Welcome, everyone, to the Wasteland. I'm your host, Robert. Today we're playing some Fallout 76 with Tammy. If you'd like to check us out on YouTube and on Twitch, you guys can. Try and jump in a little bit before Tammy, mostly just because of the fact that it's 4 minutes before one of the on the hour event happens, and I'm trying to get into it before it actually occurs. But anyway, so yeah, if you want to check us out, you can check us out on YouTube and on Twitch. Under our usernames, for myself, it's Relentless Undead. For Tammy, it's Tammy Panda. We also have a community Discord, so if you guys want to check out, should we link below. You just told me it was a knock thing, Tam, so I'll have to do it the other way. It should give.
Ta-da!
There we go. Two minutes spare.
Ay, ay, ay. Go.
Oh, come on. Social. Create a team. Challenges. Track. Game. If I have to drink it, I might as well collect it, right?
True. Very true. I hate that it puts me here instead of, like, closer to your base.
Yeah, I also hate when I spawn on my base. I always spawn in the same area, which is right at the ladder. And I really wish I could actually pick exactly where to spawn.
Yeah, I'm either like on the ladder in the tree, or I get spawned where you're crashed, whatever.
Yeah. Which is really weird. It's those two spots, like.
Defenders of Earth, I am Homer, and I will be your remote support during this invasion. We must protect ourselves by destroying those brainwave siphons. Lure out and defeat the alien commanders to bring down their force fields. Watch out for energy pulses from the siphons. The extraction of brainwaves is not painless.
Or at the mole town. Not the mole town, but the mole town. Yeah, single cryptid was a little weird when they were having like these events.
The brainwave siphon is now vulnerable. Good. Now move to the second siphon. We need to draw out another commander there. One more thing. The enemy ship is powering up their offensive systems. Watch out for missile strikes.
Yeah, this is another one I feel like it is fairly quick to finish. I think the last time we did it was like 4 minutes.
Yeah, but that's because there's no timer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's just you start the game. You have to kill blank amount of things. Kill blank person. All you're waiting for is people to spawn. I think the timer was like 10 seconds in between.
Like, I think it was 50, but yeah, it's not very long.
And then fucking creatures spawn.
Yep. Creatures be spawning in.
But then, you know, boss ones. Really, you know, like, when you really think of it, like, you know, out of all the quests, like, is the good thing about it and the bad thing about quests like this.
Well done. Your participation today was highly effective.
Bad.
The big bad was right roughly where I am. You know, see him right here? How do you tag?
Down, holding down on the D-pad. There you are. We're not in a group, so I...
You're not in a group!
Eh.
I'm in a group with other humans, including the guy that wasn't even on our server just a few moments ago.
Oh, it's already over?
Yeah. We were just trying to talk about that. The fact that there's certain events. One of the new updates with the game is that they're changing some of the events. Like, at the end of certain events, there is a Bigfoot that occurs.
Yeah.
Trying to encourage you to actually go and perform in these things, because the Bigfoot that appears is a 4-star, so he always gives you a 4-star weapon.
Huh.
I think if you loot a 4-star off of the last big boss thing, then you're probably not going to get a Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, with that guy anyway. But nonetheless, moving on. So we're not confusing things. So the ideas behind it is that, yeah, there's a Bigfoot that spawns, and it's supposed to be a first Bigfoot, but it's supposed to eventually start changing to all the cryptids.
Okay.
So basically, at some point,
Will get us to the drive-in.
okay. Basically, at some point, all the cryptids are supposed to, one of them at least, is supposed to, you know, spawn behind certain quests, encouraging people to actually go and participate in those quests so you can get a 4-star item. But like I was trying to tell Tammy, is like one of the issues I had with this whole scenario was, there's points when you're playing certain events where these events are like super fucking long. And it's designed that way to be long. Like Moonshine Jamboree, for example. Or Radiation Rumble. Or
Eviction notice.
yeah. There's a set amount of time that the event goes on for. So due to those ones, it's sometimes really fucking annoying when you have to do them every 20 minutes, because some of those events last up to 10 to 15 minutes. So you're basically going back to your base, getting rid of all your fucking shit, and then immediately going into another quest. Not being able to do any of your other shit that you're wanting to do that day.
Because you want to make sure you get a chance of getting that cryptid.
Yeah. Like, there was a time when it's like, we were doing, like, I remember back in the day when we were doing them all the time, like, every single one. And I was running to that exact problem, which is like, you do something, you quickly drop your tent again, because you made a little bit of progress. So you jump to your tent, you make a little bit of progress to whatever the fuck it is that you're trying to make a progress to, and then you drop the tent again, go to the event.
Yeah.
What kind of picture is it? Camera picture? Camera picture.
And it's not like I dislike having like the activity. It's just I think it's too
Much.
Yeah, like I know that they did math this. Okay. Thanks. I hate so much that I can get into that mode so easily and it's so hard. Why did you get out of your armor? I fucking hate games. I forgot A is not to jump in this game. Okay, I took a picture of the display stamps. I'm good.
I forgot to activate my score booster earlier, and I did all my weeklies before I realized.
Ah, man.
So I have a score booster for next time I do weeklies.
Okay, stand the fuck up. Switch to your fucking gun. check your fucking map. We might as well just go to the Good Winnie Golf Course.
Okay.
I was going for a Deathclaw. But I'm worried that Deathclaw Island will not have a Deathclaw.
Fair enough. Process of fast traveling to the golf course.
Yeah, I'm still working on my booster from yesterday.
I'm in the air.
I usually try to
Time it so you can use it 2 days
Yeah.
for 2 dailies plus the weekly.
Yep.
Yeah. So we usually play late on
Reset
Tuesday
day.
and then and then earlier on Wednesday. So we have time.
Yeah. I was going to do it anyways, just activate it, but I was like, there's no point because I would have had just 3 dailies worth of...
Yeah, no, I agree. I've done that before, too. Like, one time I did it on one of my weeklies by accident before I did my booster. I was like, yeah, not worth it anymore.
Or when we're near the end of the season, we're just like, eh.
I usually only use it at the beginning of the seasons. Give myself the boost.
Boost.
What's doing here?
Owie! I'm stuck. There we go.
Oh, yep. I sure am. Look,
What?
max caps.
Oh, okay. Mall time for you?
All time for me. Spending spree.
Yep.
Buying plans?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
She just learned that she's at max caps.
Yep. I looted that one and it's like, max. I'm like, why you gotta be like that?
Why? Why you gotta be like that? Why the fuck you gotta be like that? Why? Why you gotta be?
I was able to collect all normal Fashnats during the Fashnat event. Didn't get a single glowing. Kind of sad.
I got, I think, one glowing by myself, and then I think Jay gave me, Jay gave me one glowing, Tammy gave me one glowing, and Mud gave me one glowing.
Oh, which ones did you get that are glowing?
I don't know. They're locked in my basement.
That's fair.
I'll actually look. I have no problems looking. They're in my basement.
Trade.
Well, Jay actually fixed up my basement.
Oh, you got them on display?
Yes.
Raid.
I have them on display, and then not only do I have them on display, I actually changed out my basement.
Pretty sure I have everything from you. Notes. Yes,
I don't know if I actually showed this on stream or not. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't know. Me and Tammy were just like fucking around with things. So this is normally how it looked at the beginning part, but this used to be like an actual like little livable area that like fucking had all the displays, but it started clustering so badly that I was just like, I can't do this anymore. So this is a little like house for like basically guests, and then like then there's like the cookout area and all that stuff, and some of my achievements that I'm a Pioneer Scout, and my Mothman stuff, because the Wise Mothman is very important. I even have a wanted list in case anyone's, you know, looking for jobs to do. And then going inside here. This is still a work in progress, but the important stuff is done, just the rest of it isn't. So you enter into here. There's going to be a second floor. I'm waiting for your body to appear. Yeah, there's supposed to be a second floor. Yeah, access points on each corner. I was going to have more display stuff, but despite the fact that this is for storage, this is what this actually unit's called, vault storage. You didn't really want to store a lot, but these are my bobbleheads. This is my glowing bobbleheads, my Nuka Cola, my comic books, my magazines, and then the next room over is my masks.
You have glowing unicorn.
That's the one of the first ones I got was glowing unicorn. I'm pretty sure. But yeah,
glowing corn cob.
Yeah, I got that one. I know
glowing
that
buffoon.
Yep.
Glowing wolf. Glowing alien.
Yep.
Ooh, you have the glowing general dude.
Yeah. Yep. I was given that one. I know I was given the glowing general dude. I know I was given the glowing cob this time around.
You have glowing minotaur.
Yeah. I know I've got some of these from last year too. I really wanted the glowing fucking deer.
The glowing jackalope?
Yeah.
The one that I really wanted glowing was the captain one or the old man one. But I got neither of them.
Yeah.
But I got them, so that's all that mattered.
But yeah, and then over here, again, still a work in progress, you know. But this is one of my display rooms. This mask.
Ooh. Oh.
It's fucking super rare. It is power armor or Old Man Winter. So the rest of the power armor is not. The rest of the power armor is my T65. But
yeah, but it suits it, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's why it's T65, but it's like rusted T65 is what the thing is. And then yeah, the Old Man Winters are the one on top. But yeah, like I wore that during the entire fucking Festnot event once I remembered it existed. This is my raid armor. That, you know, I got all of it. And then this is the actual armor against robots. So it's the first boss. I usually wear that. And then a bunch of big guns. And then a couple of little guns behind that.
Project Paradise.
Like I said, I was gonna have more display stuff. Like I said, it's like, oh, you can't have any more display stuff. So these 4 rooms are empty, and I think one of the rooms over here has actually got something in it. Oh yeah, more masks and stuff. And it needs. That's my cultist gear, and that's my sheep scotch. And yeah, I have lots of vaults too. So like, how it usually happens is when you walk into my vaults, if you ever, you know, there's always the way to go back.
Yeah.
And the way to go forward.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
And then there's supposed to be like a. This is also another weapon storage area.
Just a one of everything kind of thing.
Not one of everything. It's just one of the things I started liking. Like some unique items, but some of the stuff that like I thought was like super unique and stuff that I may use again. Like these 2 syringers.
Yeah.
One of them is the scorpion syringer. So it does the poison damage. And the other one does the bleed damage. Because the scorpion damage one is so fucking hard to... You need like 9 scorpion tails or something like that. Yeah. So it's not something you're just going to like just stumble upon. So I got 9 of them and made it. And I was like, oh, just in case. Like, I got alien rifle and... my...
shoulders.
Yeah. I also have like black powder guns in case the thing's ever like, hey, use a black powder gun. Because, you know, some of the dailies used to be like, hey, you have to use a black powder gun.
Yep.
And then you have some more of my power armor.
More power armor.
I'm pretty sure that's a Raider's power armor. That's this Scavenger's power armor. And this is the...
To me, they are just chassis, so...
Ultrasight?
Yeah, it's the ultrasight temps. I hate when they do that. When it's just chassis. But yeah. And then, of course, just my taxidermy room. And then this place has 2 doors, even though it's the quarters that are important. I'm not going to go into them. They're, like I said, we'd be here forever. So I have the quarters. I have the server room. I have this room. I have 2 other rooms I have to put in. But I just have 2 other servers, or 3 other. Because I have the mine as well that I haven't fucked with. So, yeah. The idea originally was like to have it where it was like this idea where like I would have my friends, like we'd hang out in the for some reason when I first started fucking with this, my brain had this weird thought that we'd spend a lot of time in the vaults, like the shelters, just hanging out doing stuff.
I mean, I like the theory. I like the work put into them.
So, like the shelter one is like actually has like a couple bedrooms. Like I think it has 4 bedrooms. So one's my bedroom, one's Brian's bedroom, one's Jay's bedroom, one's Chris's bedroom, and like you know, then there's like the bottom floor, which is like supposed to be the kitchen area, and then the top floor, because I built a little top floor thing. Is supposed to be for like like bowling and like different activities and shit.
Yeah.
Instrument.
Solo. I don't need to see your conversation. That person can just die. I want to talk to Smiley up here.
Who are you killing off? Going in real life?
No, I haven't done any of the Wayward campaign.
Okay.
So every time I enter in to go talk to Smiley, it's still the guy doing the standoff at the counter.
Tuba, wood instruments. Wood instrument. I'm just trying to, while I wait for an event to do a cryptid.
You didn't get a cryptid? You didn't kill a single one of the
aliens or the flatwood monster? No, because by the time I was able to actually get some shots off, it was already dead.
crazy.
I went to Wendigo
sure.
Cave and just killed the Wendigo in the back. Because I totally thought that the cryptid things was over.
So I just need to do those a repair kit and the sign. I'm probably not gonna buy the keys. So a repair kit and the sign. And then I have to wait till level 42. Okay.
I didn't realize I had that. I managed to get an instrument called a ukulele, but they
It's a ukulele, yeah.
don't- yeah, I was gonna say they called it a ukulele, and I'm like, oh my god.
I have that.
Yay! I now have all the schematics for Secret Services.
Nice.
Well, for the 5 armor pieces. Finally gonna get the armor bonus. I keep spawning in a tree when I go to Rob's place.
Crap, I may not have been fast enough.
Weapon, armor.
Yeah, I know. I was talking about Tammy about this too. It's like, one, I really wish I could just get rid of that fucking tree. Like, why the fuck is it, inside my goddamn base? Okay, this is not where I want to spawn at all. But,
No! I need adhesive. Damn you. Why did I go on the crafting spree earlier?
Okay, so I just need to play instruments at the 3 places and kill enemies with a musical instrument. Or that.
what's this entrance? Okay. Yeah, I've done most of my possum stuff.
I just was like, since I'm waiting, but
Yeah, no, I understand.
I could, like I said, I could go and fuck off somewhere and find a cryptid.
Or you could wait till the hour and just kill the.
Yeah.
An alien counts 100%. I killed one.
I have everything else done.
Yeah, apparently I didn't get any pre-war money.
Oh man.
That's the only thing I'm seeing on this pre-war money.
Craft. Can I make? I could make a war drum.
Can you count bodies like sheep to the rhythm of it?
Maybe. I could make a death tambo.
If people didn't get that reference, I'm gonna tell you right now. Go listen to that song. Have you actually checked my store out there, Owen, in the last little bit?
Either he muted himself or he ran away.
That's fine.
Got some pretty intense level 4 weapons I can make. Am I gonna make them? No. Do I have any music weapons? My weapons stash? I do have nothing. I guess that does mean I gotta make one.
Counting bodies like sheep to the rhythm of the war drums. Counting bodies like sheep, like sheep, like sheep, like sheep, like sheep.
Make one war drum, one death tambo. I don't know if I can use which ones I can use in my power armor, but we'll see.
Don't fret, precious, I'm here. Step away from the window and go back to sleep.
Well, you don't gotta threaten me with a good time.
Safe from pain and truth and choice and other poison demons. See, they don't give a fuck about you like I do.
It's Owen. So, let's see here. Weapons. Can't equip in power armor. That's what I was afraid of. This.
Ramen. Cooking. Where's cooking, Tammy?
Cooking's over here. You were probably looking right at it. Just the coffee and the tea.
Oh. You had things on top of it. It confused me.
Yeah, I get that. Gonna go kill some ghouls with war drum.
Workbench, weapons, armor.
Make some sweet music. I guess you could say I'm gonna make some death metal.
Ah! I need 3 more. Damn it.
3 more what?
Adhesive.
Oop, oop, oop.
Our bag check has been
I'm back.
discontinued. No check baggage.
Probably have some in my stash.
23 years.
Now that I actually have, like, room in my stash for stuff.
Nice war drum.
Thanks.
Stolen or irradiated.
Maybe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I was like, oh no, I don't have any adhesive. And then I realized it's under excessive adhesive. Ah. Right.
Left leg.
Right leg.
Hopefully
Zap.
that works. Who are you talking to?
You.
Come see for yourself what it is.
Zero frames per second.
Yeah, that's fair.
Does it have something to deal with rads?
Shouldn't. That's why I put it down. Counting buys like sheep, like sheep, like sheep, like sheep, like sheep, like sheep. Counting bodies like sheep, like sheep, like sheep, like sheep, like sheep, like sheep. Counting bodies like sheep to the rhythm of the war drums.
Yes, security is our priority.
Counting bodies like sheep, like sheep, like sheep, like sheep, like
Oh, I
sheep,
forgot to do that.
sheep. Go back to sleep.
Well, supposedly it tells me that Zio's online.
Go back to sleep. Okay, so what it's supposed to do, if you need healing, that heals you. It's supposed to be what it does.
Okay.
But I guess it doesn't get rid of your rats, which is good, because I didn't want to fuck over any bloody builds.
Yeah. Right away.
Go back to sleep.
Hotel policies may result in
Counting bodies like sheep to the rhythm of the drums.
Well, you have some pests over here, so
Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Counting bodies like sheep to the rhythm of the war drums. And there's a lot of that through the rest of the song. Is go back to sleep, counting bodies like sheep to the rhythm of the Joe drums until the very end. I'll be the one to protect you from your evils and all your demons. I'll be the one to protect you from a will to survive and the voice of reason. I'll be the one to protect you from your enemies and your choices, son. You're one in the same. Oh, they're one and the same. I must isolate you. Isolate. Save you from yourself.
it's Jay.
Howdy, howdy. I
Hello.
popped in at an interesting point.
Oh, I just singing. Oh, singing. Let's use that as a loose term here. Counting bodies like sheep to the rhythm of the war drums.
Because I was like, I'm waiting for stuff. Might as well work on my possum stuff. And I was like, I don't have like most of musician done, so. And I made a war drum, which prompted that. As it do.
Fair enough.
Oh, let's talk about something that me and Tammy were talking about the other day. Covers. Song covers. Me and Tammy have come to the conclusion that we hate song covers that just do the song over again.
No, extraness to it. There's no nothing. It's just literally this person is singing the exact same song. There's no tempo change. There's no nothing.
Or if there
I
is
can
changes,
fully- I can fully agree with that.
or if there is tempo changes, it's very subtle. We much
Basically,
prefer.
songs that at the end of it go like, yeah, that was just like that.
No, Owen, where are you?
I'm at the headhunt. That's okay.
Jamboree. So I cannot save you.
Yeah, I
But-
jumped there and then my door got knocked on, so then I ran to do the door and
You told the door to go away.
No, me and Tammy were listening to a band that she has interest in, but never listened to any of the rest of their songs. She just like heard a couple of their songs, got interested in the couple of their songs, and that was about it. And as we were progressing with that, like we were like, okay, well, let's listen to the rest of the like their CDs. And on their first CD, it does what a lot of like bands who nuke who like a record company really wants them to do well, so they do a couple of their own actual songs, and then the record company like pays to have some extra song like covers for them to do some covers.
Oh, goody! I hope.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen that,
That's what
yeah.
but yeah, so they did that. So they did 2 covers that we know for sure, and it was just basically them singing the song. Like it was just like one was "Let's Get It Started," originally by the Black Eyed Peas, and the other one was I think Seven Nation Army. But I could be wrong.
There's a lot of songs that are just been repeated over the generations.
Well, again, I don't mind
They
covers.
By that, it's they've been redone to the tune of that generation, and those generally have been fine.
But then we were talking about cover. Like I said, we were listening to the covers, and it was just covers. Like it was literally just the same song, just with the a different person singing it.
Yeah. Final Countdown. There's, I think, 2 versions out there, and one of them is just something that I just can't. I just can't.
So me and Tammy
The
were.
other one is like by Europa, but I think they did a cover, but they just did it a lot better.
Then me and Tammy were talking about the covers that we do like, and stuff like that. And like that's when A Perfect Circle came up. One of the I think it's like their second CD. Their first CD didn't do well. So their second CD, basically,
Somebody to boot somebody out of a party so I can join.
no, the guy didn't join until just recently. But I will try to fucking figure out the buttons to kick someone out of my group again. Kick Tammy out of group.
Don't stop me now.
But yeah, so here you go, man.
Oh, they've added floaters to.
Yes, but
Yeah, I know you were saying it yesterday, Jay. I just didn't realize how many. Thought it was, just like a couple.
But anyway, So, the Perfect Circle CD, it didn't do well. So they made a second CD, and the guy was like, I'm gonna do some covers in the CD. But I guess how he did covers was completely different than how other people do covers. Apparently, when he did covers, he requested the material for the cover, but he had never listened to the songs before. And instead of listening to the songs, he literally just looked at the sheet, like the actual, like, the lyrics. I just made this song around what he wanted, to, like, how he wanted, he felt the lyrics should go. So so you get
Pros and Leapfrog Studios do the same.
Frog Leap Studios keeps a lot of the similarities. It just makes it more metal. So like you can still hear the same song in there occasionally. I'm not saying like, you know, like it's like you're wrong or that it's, you know, not good. It's just what I'm trying to say is it's the difference is he always makes it more metal. Where like these, like the guy messed with like everything. Like there's one of those songs like me and Tammy listen to every single song, and then listen to like his version of it like back to back. And holy shit, some of them just like one of them was a punk song,
Like a very high beat. You know, almost can't understand what they're saying because they're saying it so fast. And the music is just so, like, the instrument parts are all very intense.
and then you have his version, which is like just so much different. And it was just one of those things where it's like I really enjoyed his like all the covers. I didn't even realize they were covers, just because of the fact that they don't sound anything like the originals. But then I was like, yeah, it's like, you know, like just that's the huge thing I like. It's just like when it's like that's my type of covers. Like even look at like Johnny Cash's "Hurt." Is still different than Nine Inch Nails version.
Ring of Fire. That's another one. That's another good cover that they changed a lot on.
And then
I find.
Then the other one that I was gonna say is like Limp Bizkit's like Limp Bizkit's Faith feels much different than the original. But yeah, I don't know. Like sometimes covers can like be hit or miss. Like, you know, like you're like, oh, the original is so much better. It's fine, but like I just like when they don't sound like carbon copies. Like
So, like,
bring
that's
your
why I was
bands.
saying like Mecha Bros. Because like in my listen to playlist is well, you know Country Roads.
Yep.
The very theme song for this. No, they turned it into a cyberpunk version, and it was really good.
Well, that sounds more like they're like doing like it's not a parody. Fuck, what is it called? When you take a song and you change the lyrics, but you keep the tempo and everything.
No, they kept the lyrics.
They
changed the tempo and everything else.
It's not really. I don't know how it would be cyberpunk. Like, it's just more techno then.
It would just be a cover. If they're keeping the same lyrics and everything, it would just be a.
I'd say just go. But then again, I like the song, so I say just go listen to it.
Fine, but the one I'm talking about is like the way that you made it sound was the one that where people actually take like the song, let's say Country Roads, they keep like the same tempo, but they changed it to all the lyrics.
Yeah, that would be parroting it, like what Weird Al does.
Kind of like Weird Al, but not parroting.
Yep.
Because my brain sometimes thinks of it like parroting. To me, also is like sometimes making fun of. I think that's where the problem lies when I hear parody. Where it's like I'm thinking more towards like how you know the League of Legends fucking songs you used to listen to all the time, Tams?
Yeah.
Those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Me Legends Never Die is a good song.
That's not League of Legends is what I was saying, dude. Tammy used to win.
Legends Never Die was created for one of their tournaments.
Sure. I was saying. Trying to explain to that. Yeah, it's just Owen was huge into League of Legends and got us into it and stuff like that. And Tammy found a bunch of like these songs that are basically real songs that just basically like moves like Jagger. I don't know if you've heard that song.
Yeah.
But it's moves like Jackie. Because it's one of the characters' names. And then like the other one was the big guy's supposed to spawn here too. Bigfoot's supposed to spawn here, but I think this one has Bigfoot spawning. Yep, there he is.
Yeah.
The other one was oh, what the fuck was it called? The one where it's like I'm yelling timber.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's just called Timber.
Timber? Yeah.
Yeah. And in the parody version, it's I'm yelling Tippers.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard the song, but it's like this. She goes, "I'm going down. I'm yelling timber." But in the thing, it's
I've heard a version of that. I don't know if it's the original version.
But the alternate version, she's basically talking about summoning her bear called Tibbers. And Tammy really liked that song because like she used to play that character.
Annie. There's strophic form, which is a song form where the same melody is used for different verses, often used in folk songs and hymns. Contrafactum, the substitution of one text for another without changing the music, or a parody. In classical music, this historically meant reusing music for a new, serious purpose. In pop, it refers to comedy, satirical, or altered versions.
Okay. But yeah, because like I don't find them as like parodies because the concept they're not trying to make fun of the song. They're trying to add to a silliness factor, but I don't know. Nonetheless, it doesn't matter.
I just thought I would look it up because I know what you're talking about. There's like there's a different term for it. So yeah, let's check this out.
Phew! But yeah, so that's just my thought about
Yeah, I've heard several.
What's it called songs?
Yeah, I've heard
covers.
several covers that are just like you can just hear it in the way they're singing it that they're just doing this for money.
They're doing
And
copy pasta.
those ones just generally piss me off.
They all are doing it for the money, man. Some like
Well, I know, but some of them you can hear in their music that they love this song, so they're doing the
More of a
damnedest
tribute
to
and
the
less of
best
a
way.
money grab.
Yeah,
yeah, but the concept is they're still going for money.
Yes.
But I get what you guys are trying to say. I just make the joke of they're still going for money. Because if they're not going for money, there's something wrong here.
Money, money.
Even if they don't want a lot of
Yeah.
money, money still makes the fucking world go round. So,
I thought it
sadly,
was fat bottom girls.
no, they make the rockin' world go round.
Oh, that's a misconception. My bad.
Don't worry, a lot of people have made the same error.
a lot of people paid for that era.
For 18 years.
Or longer sometimes.
I have more drugs to sell.
He had more
I do.
drugs to sell, but no one here to buy.
Oh, there's plenty of people who will buy. They just don't realize where my shop is located.
That's what it all comes down for when it comes to shops is location.
Location. I know. I just like being in the middle of the map. It's nice because I'm
Maybe
around.
see if there's a giant pharmacy sign you could check up, because considering the number of signs that are
I
out
have
there.
an apothecary sign.
All right, it's more the concept that just like people have to teleport to her. Once they do, they usually buy her drugs out pretty fucking heavily.
Because most of my drugs, unless it's a very special kind of drug, like I think the psycho buffs or anything like that, like a combo one, I list all of them for 10, and psycho buffs and stuff like that are normally worth 40 when you put it in the shop, I sell for 15. And yes, I'd have a mystery chems machine right beside my store, but if you want a specific drug and it's in my shop, you can just buy it from there. You don't have to, lights, signs.
Were any of those masks useful for you there, Rob?
No,
Okay. Were any of the schematics?
I think a few, but not many. There was a few though. There
Yeah.
was a few, and then I've just been
Didn't
selling the
surprise
rest
me
of them
too
as
much.
time progresses.
Invaders.
But I have so many of them. You gave me so fucking many of them. No,
Oh,
Yeah,
fine, on the drug.
it's just this shit that built up, and it's just like, okay, I want to get rid of this shit now.
no complaining. But you gave me so fucking many of them that my store is just right now so fucking full.
I was going and adding a bunch of shit, and then it's just like I can't fit anything more in my store. A lot of these plans have been there for months. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna clear it out. There's a couple of new plans that I want to keep, so I put them in, and the rest of them are like, fuck it, you can have them.
Now my store location does usually get a lot of traffic.
Yeah, you're right by the white spring. That doesn't surprise me.
That's why I moved. That's my secondary place too. That's not even my main place. My place is supposed to be near Tammy, but it was just I was like, fuck it, let's go here.
I have my secondary
downside
base.
is this: as soon as somebody needs a lot of high radiation fluids and shit, then
Yep.
you get.
Yeah, I got nuked once. Found that out.
Yeah.
You bought all my drugs, Owen?
Sure did.
All my drugs.
And why didn't you buy all my drugs?
Because I'm broke.
Oh.
Not everybody's capped.
Defenders of
Then
Earth,
neither am I.
I am Homer, and I will be your remote support
How much do you have,
during this invasion.
cap wise?
25.
Okay, well, I have 26.
Protect ourselves by destroying
But I also dropped
brainwave siphons. Lure out
like
and defeat
$1,000 on Tammy.
commanders to bring down their
I
Yeah.
have 14.
Listen out for
I was maxed. I'm down to 19.
Don't forget to go buy your gold bullion.
I have no need for it right now.
Oh no,
I
Rob.
bought
I mean,
the-
I'm literally at 25, like 25, not
I know.
25000.
Oh, I know. I know what you were saying. I was trying to make the joke that, I was, in the same ballpark, but yeah, no, I'm definitely at 2,600.
Mhm.
Yeah, I actually had like 20,000, but I bought myself a serum.
I bought pinpointers and a bunch of other stuff. Actually, I bought a Gatling plasma. To be honest, I bought a lot of things for that. Spent like 25,000 caps on it. Quite a nice gun, except for I don't have ammo for it because I can't make it yet.
What kind of ammo does it need?
Just a plasma Gatling?
Yeah, it's ultrasight plasma though.
Yeah,
I could see what I got.
if you're holding the gun while we kill things, it should actually give you ammo.
Yeah, but plasma cores don't necessarily always drop.
I guess it is a core, right?
I will see if I have any,
And I'll see what I can do for you.
because I don't use plasma cores.
It's got to be an ultrasight.
Yeah. The odds of you having ultrasight plasma cores are slim.
No, I had an
them?
ultrasight plasma at one point, so I'll take a look through my shit and see what I got.
Because my plasma caster, I have enough ammo to last me probably 1,000 raids over.
Stop running.
Leveled up. 10 more and I have all my specials unlocked.
Nice.
Come on, Bigfoot.
He won't show up on Operation.
No, yeah. This one he doesn't show up because the big bad guy is the one that actually gives us the 4-star.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I get a 4-star? Oh, I did.
Yeah, the entire purpose of it now is to give 4 stars.
Do. Load.
You have a nice space, Jay.
Nice space.
Thank you.
Crap.
What do you think about MySpace? Don't worry about it. I'm just making it.
It was a good-
That's been
it was a good
dead
app.
for years.
It's a good app. Didn't care for it much, but it's good.
Okay. Let's look in my ammo. I got some regular
Some
plasma cores.
Random ass alien chasing after a civilian.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy's wearing a tinfoil hat, so it was just. I'm just sitting here working on a Tinker's bench, and I'm seeing this go on behind the screen. I'm like, what the fuck?
Ultrasight
Okay,
plasma
so
core.
how many plasma cores did you want?
As many as you're wanting to give me, to be honest.
Where are you at?
Do you have a recharger?
No.
Ultrasights can't be recharged.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know. That's what pissed me off the most.
You're at Jay's house?
I can come to wherever.
I have. If Jay's getting you some, I have one on me. So I can just come to your place. Jay's place. Fast travel to Owen.
I don't know where Jay is, so I just went to Jay's.
I
Jay's
was just fucking around on my in my tent, just right outside the event.
Well, I'm
I'm
going
fast
wherever
traveling to
Owen
my
is.
camp now.
Just a reminder to Tammy and Owen. I guess Owen can't really buy too much, but I do have stuff in my store.
Oh, I already know all your plans. I looked already.
I'm adding more.
If you look in my store and you see something you want there, Owen, just let me know and I'll just take it out and give it to you.
Rude.
Owen.
No, I already know all yours too.
Assuming you fast traveled.
No, I'm still at Jay's place.
What else was there? Purified water, Nuka-Cola, pre-war money.
What?
At your service, sir.
You're jumping off here soon there, Owen?
Yeah. Oh, Tammy's stuck inside of Jay's house.
No! Oh! Let me out! Aha! I jumped at the correct time. Okay. You
Yeah,
are extremely lucky, by the way.
Oh,
Super duper activated when I made it. So instead of getting 2 cores, you got 4 out of me. So
that's the best thing ever.
Yeah, the only reason why I can't make any more right now is simply because I don't have any plasma cores.
I think it used both the ones I had. So
Discontinued. No.
Yeah, it takes 2 to make the damn thing. Which is
but you get
perfectly
2 in
fine.
return.
Yeah.
And in my case, I got 4 in return.
If you have
I've
the-
got
Yeah. If you have the legendary
quite-
perk, is what I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure there's a legendary perk that makes more ammo too.
The ammo factory.
In game, so I can check Rob's plans.
The hotel.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off now. That way I'm off when the kids get home.
Yep. I'm going to basically be jumping off too. After I...
Arrivederci.
See you, man.
Yeah.
You guys are running away?
To 7 days.
Seven days.
I've completed everything else I need to complete, so we're gonna jump to 7 days.
Fair enough. I'm just working on finishing up mine, and then I can come join you.
Nothing in there?
No new plans.
Okay, fair enough.
Please remember to secure
I
value.
scrapped everything, right? I did.
Cash, checks, jewelry, sporting equipment, and missile launchers. Pardon our guns.
There.
Can I just drop circuits for you?
Oh,
Because
where?
right here, outside.
Oh, you're dropping them now.
Which
I thought you were talking about my cat. I was like, oh wow, she's
No.
hanging out with you?
Security is our priority.
nope.
She was squishing herself.
Yeah, that sounds about right for her.
She was up on top of the one, whatchamacallit? Shelving unit. At the very top of it is 2 totes. And she put herself
Yeah.
inside, underneath the tote, or on the tote, sorry. Which is like inches from the roof. So she's like all squished.
Yep, sounds about right for her.
Okay.
Violation of hotel policies may result in detention
Well, that's going to be the end of this episode.
and/or
If you guys want to check out more from us, you guys can check us out on YouTube and on Twitch under our respective usernames. For myself, it's Relentless Undead. For Tammy, it is Tamapanda. And for Jay, it is Zeofate. We also have a community Discord, so if you guys want to check it out, it should be linked below. If you're currently watching this live or just jumping into another game, if you're watching this anywhere else, it's where I say goodbye. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.